This is the last Epoch announcement for Cycle 1.2. I'm gonna link it here in the channels as well.
SPPA 199. Subscribe with Prime. Shit, they must really be feeling generous today. Welcome to the crew, my friend.
Thank you, Space, for the Prime. So I appreciate that, dude. All right, let's watch this.
You've come to the right place, traveler. And in this time,
I love how the graphics have stepped up so much on the trailer videos. It is so good. The Woven. Champion enemies. Master respect. By the way, GGG, you might want to take some notes here. By the way. Just saying. WASD beta support. Uber Aberoth. Oh, Uber bosses now, baby.
Rejoice, traveler. We've prepared a silken tomb for you, woven with golden strands that even you cannot break. Join us.
Join us. Bum, 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 bum. Dude, I am so fucking excited for this. Holy shit, dudes. April 2nd. So I want to point out, I watched this yesterday. However, I had to rush into the ER, so I was just stressing through it. So I'm going to go through it properly this time. Yesterday, we only watched the video. I will point out, though, that I do have access, as many other streamers, or, well, maybe not that many streamers, but content creators that make guides and whatnot for Last Epoch. I am actively promoting this game ever since they were Kickstarter Alpha. And I am actually playing on their closed test servers. So I need to be a little careful with what I say to not break NDA. What I will say is this. Oh, well, hold on. What can I say? What I will say is this. People that complain about the endgame feeling lackluster or monotone or boring, let's just say the endgame is fucking insane. It is so good. They've been cooking, and they've been cooking hard. We're talking fucking 5-star Michelin star restaurant cooking levels. It is going to be crazy, and I really hope people are going to enjoy it, because I've been having a blast in the test service with this. Obviously, there's nothing in there is final, but the things that I've seen has been crazy cool. They're also going to have Twitch drops. So we're going to have Twitch drops available between 2nd and 7th of April, where you can simply just watch the stream for X amount of hours. You can tune into my stream during this time as well, and you'll get some cosmetics. And most importantly, what they're allowing us to do is the very first iteration of cosmetics for specific skills. They will also have support a streamer, or sorry, support a creator campaign, where if you gift or sub to a streamer in Last Epoch during this time frame, you will be getting the Corrupted Maelstrom MTX. So do not miss out on that, which is very, very nice. I love when they do these things with Twitch. It's going to be crazy. So let's see what else we have going through. They have some supporter packs you can buy. I could definitely recommend doing so. If you haven't bought it and you want to check this game out, I do believe that they still allow us content creators to have an affiliate support where you can buy it by typing !Nexus in the Twitch chat. I'll leave a link in the descriptions down below for this if people want to buy the game. You can support the stream at the same time, actually. What else was there? Was some other information here. Tomb of the Erased. Is this all the information that we get from? This is all the information that we get from this teaser, right? So I'm gonna be careful with what I say, so I don't say something I'm not allowed to. But I wanted to pick up on how much they actually showed. So they have a Weaver tree in the Woven. And as you can see here in the different ranks, this is a faction that you'll have on top of your different faction. The way Last Epoch works is they have two main factions. You either choose to play Circle of Fortune or the Merchant Guild. There's an active choice that you make. Circle of Fortune is your solo self-found or group-found kind of system where you have an increased drop rate of things, but you cannot trade or use items that has been traded. And then if you play the Merchant Guild, you will have your standard drop rates of things, but now you have access to trading through a bazaar auction house-like system for items. In the Woven, this is another faction that's added as a faction system besides this active choice system. And these are, let's see how much I can say. Two new Woven Echoes, so the mask. So this is basically referencing the Echoes are your map system in Last Epoch. So this is like the equivalent of your Atlas passive skill tree in Path of Exile. And you can see that in this part right here. There will basically be a passive skill tree that you get access to through the Woven mechanic. That is basically the gist of this the mechanic, and I'm super excited about this because it's really what they needed, and I think they've taken a really nice step in the right direction. I can't say much about the tombs or the cemeteries, but they've really elevated and stepped up their game when it comes to the endgame system many times over, and I cannot stress how excited I am for the system. Super nice. What else can I say? They have some new bosses. They have a complete rework on the Sentinel class. I will have a build guide ready to deploy. I don't like having the game entirely solved when the game is launched. So, and I'm pretty sure we're not going to have access to posting things with footage from the closed test server. So I don't think I'll be making any videos and whatnot. But if they allow us to use some footage, I will do one video covering the Sentinel. We have an insanely cool build that we've been working on off stream that I'm very excited to show you guys. So hopefully I'll be able to utilize that. If I can't use the footage, we will have a written guide for it, at least on Ice Events, to check that out. It's in the current iteration, it's really good. I'll tell you that. It's a complete rework of the Sentinel. They're adding a new skill to the rogue called Heartseeker, which is pretty cool. Not something I'm a fan of. They have champion enemies to elevate more enemies to engage within the endgame system. They have champion enemies drop specific affixes, and it looks really cool. They've really stepped up the game on these things. They've also done the Woven offerings, offer a unique legendary Weaver's Will or set item as a sacrifice to the Weaver, so that she may re-roll another matching item according to her design. Weaver will only accept sacrifice of equal or higher potential tier to the item she will re-roll. And they talked about set items being able to be broken down to the point where you can have shards with set modifiers from set items and stuff like that as well. So they're really pushing this. So I was a little concerned when they said, hey, we're going to be delaying till the first quarter of 2025. And I was like, fuck, man, what are you guys doing? This is not good. And I think that they needed that break. They needed that time to deliver on all of these things. I'm super excited about this, and I hope you guys will as well. Rune of Weaving transforms a small amount of remaining Weaver's Will on a unique item into legendary affixes. Uses a random amount of the remaining Weaver's Will on an item's add or improve affixes as if you had slain many enemies of the item equipped. So you can just speedrun those. Rune of Havoc shuffles the tier of non-sealed affixes on an exalted item with 4 non-sealed affixes. For example, an item with tier 2 strength, tier 7 dexterity, tier 3 health, and tier 2 endurance might change to have tier 7 strength, tier 3 dexterity, and tier 2 health, tier 2 endurance. So you can just shuffle the different tiers. I think the Rune of Havoc is really nice because this allows us to find exalted items, but the exalted modifier is not the mod that you want, but the item has a modifier on it that has it. So if you have enough crafting potential, you can shift and flip these around to get the modifier that you want as an exalted modifier. Super excited about this. Rune of Redemption randomly changes the exalted affix on an item into a different affix. Does not change the tier of the affix or rolls within the tiers, but you can change that exalted modifier as well, further allowing us a customization of the working with exalted items that we are very often using for legendary potential unique items as well. Mastery Respect. This is something we have access to in PoE 1. We don't have access to this in PoE 2. I think GGD should pay attention to this and actually make this a thing. There's no point in not having this. I think it's nice that they're doing it. So this is the endgame set item crafting. Shatter set items to extract their essence as a set shard to be used for further crafting. This is what I was referring to, where you can break down set items into actual crafting material that you can then put on rare items. So you're no longer forced to use a set item. You can break it down and use the set item shard on a rare item instead. And you can, since these can be in lower tier, you can put these on and then you can seal those affixes. You can have a set item sealed on a rare item. It is phenomenal. I love this system. Inventory tabs. What else do we have? Inventory tabs for woven echoes and keys, so it doesn't take up inventory space. They are putting in WASD. A lot of people love this in PoE 2. I think it was really nice to play. I did prefer to click to move, and I still do that in ARPGs in general, but a lot of people love this. They're adding this as a beta support in the Cycle 1.2. They have made some major balance changes on the endgame pinnacle boss Aberoth, and they've added an Uber version of Aberoth as well to further give people something to push for in terms of endgame pinnacle boss achievements. And that's the things I can actually mention and talk about so far. I will say though that the graphic in the teaser video is really up there compared to the previous ones. Previous ones have been kind of lackluster quality wise. I feel like this one really hit the spot with high quality performance and delivery, and I'm very excited for this. I can't wait to show you guys more of this. I do have a small plan with 11th Hour Games leading into the launch. We are most likely going to have their devs or potentially Judd coming over for a little chat on my stream, and we'll post it on YouTube as well. We're going to talk about the 1.2 cycle. I'm giga excited for this. Hope you guys are as well. I can't say more than that, so I'm going to stop ranting. Otherwise, I might break some NDAs here, and let's not do that. If you like this or if you're excited for this, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more content, and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, stay safe. Keep rocking.